I be forgetting that lady's here. What's up, lady? We are on our Kobe episode.
Uh-huh.
Too big, too full.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, Kobe. Welcome back to Skill Over Legacy. Got my boy Tay Bridges, my boy
Uh-huh.
Cameron Major. Y'all shout out y'all Instagrams and everything. Be on live today with it on my live. What's up, live? Shout out to the live. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the shout. What they say? Shout out to the Patreon. They're watching live. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know?
You could have been a part of this, but what were you doing?
Shout out to
Right.
JK. I know he's in there.
Yeah.
There's a Carlos dude that's always in there.
Yeah.
Darius or something like that. Desarius.
Shout out Clutch Fat Man. You know he gonna
Yeah.
And the light skinned dude, the one with the light skin profile picture. I can't remember.
I know who you're talking about.
I just know his profile picture because
Yeah.
He does a lot of Kawhi slander. Oh, Bless Patchy. Bless Patchy.
Like it.
Oh, I think his name is Blessed Patch YT.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Ash Diaries, the Raptors fanatic. You know what I'm saying? All that. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into the cream of the crop. That boy Jimmy Butler is garbage.
Absolutely garbage.
He sucks.
Absolutely garbage.
And the only reason why I'm going so crazy like this is because if this was Paul George,
y'all put my dog in a deep depression.
if this was Paul George,
had him screaming in a hotel room.
Y'all would basically be harassing this man over the internet. Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
What is that?
It's not y'all?
Hey,
it's not me.
I don't know where that's coming from.
What's happening?
It wasn't me, bro.
It just stopped. Okay, anyways. Yeah, he's buns.
Oh, that was me. I got a call on Discord. Hey.
Who called you?
Don't answer that.
She's one of my friends. She has my number. I don't know why she didn't just call me.
Anyways.
Emma,
yeah.
Just call me.
You might not want to say that out loud. You.
What are you talking about?
For reasons we cannot disclose.
This nigga.
I was left on red.
Oh no.
A miserable thing. I mean, I just don't got the juice.
Okay, but for real. If I know Jimmy Butler is not pure and tea garbage. I think we all know that. But I'm gonna take it upon myself to borderline bully this man, just like y'all bully Paul George. He's had the worst 2 games in the playoffs back to back that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Like 13 and a half points, 25 from the 3, 25 from the field, and 22 from the 3. That is, he basically was missing every shot he took virtually. Like, that's trash.
Remember when he was top 10 in the NBA? Crazy.
And he not better, and Jason Tatum not better. I don't know how Jason Tatum played today, but he ain't go out in the first game. He had 30-something.
That's true.
In the first game, Jason Tatum had like 31 in it. And he didn't score no more for like the rest of the game. They shut him down by like the third quarter. I feel like he had 20-something, 30-something. Game 1.
I know they. Regardless, he's just better than them.
Word. So, had a few brainstorms.
All right, I'm back. Had to tell my grandma good night.
Had a few brainstorms. Let's try to make a team right now. Okay, here's the rules of the team, right?
Okay.
You can have 1 all-star, one borderline all-star that we can all collectively agree to that's a borderline all-star, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the worst person at whatever position you choose, whatever position you delegate to be the worst person, not the worst player on your team, the worst person at that position that you can think of.
Oh man.
And then you have to have one for sure defender.
That's only 4 people.
Is it? Oh, well, 2 for sure defenders, or 1 for sure defender, and then you have to have 1 for sure defender, and then you can just pick somebody to fill a spot. But they can't be an all-star or borderline all-star. You just pick some like a role player.
Okay.
So Jay Briggs, you go first.
Wait.
Spot.
I do have a loophole in this rule. Trae Young wasn't an all-star this year.
No,
but he's border.
He's all-star last year.
Oh, okay.
I'm sending him an all-star, man, because he should have just been there. Well, for sure, all-star.
I feel like there's only a few options you can go here.
It's a lot of options. It's a lot of options indeed.
Oh, you picked your point guard already? Or you didn't pick anyone? Okay, I was just making sure you didn't pick nobody.
For the team that we got, you got to think we're going to have somebody that's the worst at their position in the entire NBA. There's only a few options you could really go with. As your all-star.
Oh, yeah.
For me,
you got to choose wisely.
Man, give me Luka, man. I don't know why.
Okay.
Magic.
I'm
your all-star? Okay.
No funny.
Borderline.
No, he's gonna do his whole 5 right now.
Borderline.
Now, borderline is where it gets tough.
Yeah.
And we're going by borderline by what we think, not by who didn't make all-star team, who barely know, like, because there's people that should have been all-stars that weren't.
Borderline. Give me. Hold on.
We holding on.
We're waiting. We're patient.
We're
holding on. This is where you could go a lot of different ways.
There's so many. Damn, bro. There's so many good players in the NBA.
You got Luka. And then you need
a borderline.
You could go.
Oh, give me SGA.
I think that's fair. I think he's probably one of the most borderline all-stars.
Give me SGA.
Okay.
The borderline.
Okay, so you got 2 primary ball handlers. Pause. I hate the term primary ball handler, but
hey man, he a combo.
All right.
And what's the other one?
A defender. You have to have a defender. You have to have a role player. You have to have someone who plays defense. So your first role player can be any kind of role player: a 3-point shooter, someone who's just a rebounder, someone who's a playmaker. Yeah. But you have to have someone who plays primarily defense. Like you have to.
Oh, I got a question. This might. I'm gonna wait till I go. I feel like I'm gonna hit the streets crazy with this one.
Okay, give me Nical. That's my for sure defender.
Okay.
All right. So I know who I'm gonna go with.
All right. A role player at the 4. What should I do? A role player at the 5.
I'm surprised you didn't make your all-star the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked too. But he picked Luka, so.
No. Oh, somebody in the chat had a good team.
I feel like I'm about to have a crazy team.
Y'all want to hear his team real quick?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Marcus Smart, Zach LaVine, Chris Middleton, John Collins, and Robin Lopez. That's not bad.
Damn.
Where the role player at? I don't think there's a single
John
Marcus Smart.
Collins. Yeah, probably Marcus. And then he used John Collins as his defender, or as his random player that's like just plays his role, or he used one of them for one of those things.
No, Marcus. No, nah, that team don't make sense.
Wow.
Where's the defender? If
Marcus
Smart. So who's the role player?
John Collins. What does John Collins do exceptionally well?
Defense. He shoots the three. He damn near KP.
I wouldn't say all of that.
He doesn't like shoot to that volume, but he's
like on the Hawks right now. He just doesn't.
He is the KP of the
Hawks.
Yeah, I would say
that.
I would say he is comfortably their second best player right now.
Oh yeah, he's definitely there.
John Collins.
Yeah.
What? Who do you think's better than him?
I just don't think. I don't know if. Maybe.
I think DeAndre Hunter could be, but
I don't think John Collins. I think John Collins has become a lot less involved in the Hawks, because I don't think he wants to leave the Hawks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but
he's become someone. Like, I think the second best player is Clint, not because he's the second best person there. He's just playing the second best. Like, Collins is just not motivated to be there at all. Really,
I don't like
that.
I don't like that.
I feel like you could. Yeah, you're splitting hairs. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's a really good team, but Robin Lopez. So
is
it the worst starting center or like the worst starting player?
Doesn't matter if they start or not. He picked that nigga. Just happens to start on his team.
Oh, Taco Fall. Taco Fall is just worse than him.
But he picked the worst.
He picked. It's not like he picked somebody good. Might be people worse than him, but he picked somebody good.
Okay. Yeah, he picked somebody bad.
He picked somebody garbage.
Who's consensus, like whether they start or they don't, they're just bad. Like they're just not good at what they do.
Why you ain't get Cameron Payne, Jay?
Because I caught Luka after one.
Oh yeah. Why you ain't get Kevin Knox?
He sucks.
I remember when he wasn't that good.
He was decent at one point.
People say, y'all still think AD Giannis? I'll just forever think that until Giannis gets better basketball. But anyway.
Okay. 5. I don't know where I should put my role player or my garbage in here.
You got to think about it.
For the 4?
Yeah.
I would put your garbage player at the 4.
Because I think it's easy to do.
Yeah. And
it's easier to find a garbage one than a role-playing one, I think. There's not many role-playing 4s. They're either really good or they really suck.
Okay, hold on. I might be able to cook something here. This is hard.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
This is hard.
Pause.
Bruh, come on now.
He said I was gonna
pick dumbass. Hell no.
I was gonna pick Draymond, but I don't know. So somebody in the chat said.
That's how I feel. I was like, should I pick Draymond at the 4 and then just go like?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say Draymond is like god awful. But it's bad.
Who wants to see a Cameron pick from today? I lost a bet at school, and I had to wear this shirt for a period. Who wants to see?
Let's see it. Oh God!
Just read it. Can y'all read it?
Why is that shirt so damn big?
My sexy. Does that say this is my sexy Irish lingerie?
Yes. That shirt is. I'm not even mad at the shirt. The shirt is just 7 sizes too big.
Yeah, the shirt is just a 9X.
But I know y'all see the shoe game. Look at that.
Okay.
I look like I got clown shoes on.
Dang, the shirt covered the shorts. You saw that? Anyway,
these like basketball jogger shorts. If you play basketball, you know how high those are. So hey.
You still got to pick a bad 4. Or a role playing 4. They said Draymond's very bad.
Draymond is very bad. Hey, but he's trying to be more of a scoring threat next year.
We respect the progress. Hey,
see what you talking about, Dre Money?
Dre Moolah, do the work. Yeah, get in the gym. You're
I can give you Jay Bridges. I can give you a garbage center.
I think that's
that's not the issue. I just don't know where I want to put them. Like if I should go garbage center or garbage floor.
I think garbage center is kind of a bailout because it's easy to find a bad center.
And you have Luka, which is going to make a garbage center
at least serviceable, right?
Frank Kaminsky is going to be pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
He's not going to be the worst center ever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, role playing 4.
He plays for the Grizzlies. I feel like.
I'm dead.
That's really funny. You got 2 options.
That's funny.
I'm at the top of my head.
Okay.
How tall is Draymond? Does anyone know? Draymond's like 6'7".
Yeah, Zay's taller than Draymond.
Yeah, I'm taller than him. We're like same height, realistically.
Okay, nice. If I want to have a garbage center, I want to.
Man, I'm actually really ready to go. I feel like I got a team. I got a team playing.
Give me I have an idea of where I want to go with this, but
hey, Super Kurt, you wanna be the live guest?
Oh, that would be cool.
If you go live right now, I'll add you to the live. Money Team Lou _21. I really love that username. Money Team Lou. That's just impeccable. Money Team Fat Boy. Can I be part of the Money Team?
I'm gonna go.
I'm
gonna go Kevin Love.
Damn, nigga, go.
Kevin Love for your garbage center?
No, for my role playing before.
Okay, I feel that.
I feel like there's a really good option here that you're not thinking of.
For a garbage center?
No, a role playing 4.
Well, don't say it because you could just say.
I just want it for the team that I'm thinking of. I feel like Kevin Love works better.
Death Grips _R _garbage. What is a Death Grip and why are they garbage?
Isn't that a band? Isn't it like a rock band?
I have no idea. So now who's your garbage 5, my boy?
I'm ready. I'm about to hit the streets crazy. My team's about to be ridiculous.
Pause! Real one, Big C!
Oh, Lord. What did he say?
I don't even think I can say that. I might get banned.
What did he say?
He said, Jay know he wanted Draymond deep down inside. Oh my gosh.
Earl.
Wow.
Big C.
Oh my goodness. Jay Bridges.
Did you not hear that?
Oh, wait, my folks is tripping. Hold on. Okay, we're good now. I heard that. Pause. You're tripping, bro. You're tripping. I don't know why you said that. You're tripping.
So who was your center again, bro?
Shit, man. That nigga done got me all discombobulated.
So basically, it goes a borderline all-star, a for sure all-star, a defender, 2 defenders.
No, a role player and a defender. Now, the person that you choose can be the role player can also be a defender if you want. But they don't have to. They don't have to be.
Garbage center.
I'm about to get in my bag for real.
I'm gonna go. Aaron Baines.
Jay, so let me say, Jay, what are you over there doing with Draymond?
Don't put that on me, bro. Please don't do that. Don't get me involved in that nigga nonsense.
I'm dead. That was so funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, dude. So Luka, SGA, Mikal, Kevin Love, and Aaron Baines.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna have you repeat it one more time later on, so I can put it in the notes, and then we're gonna do a poll on TikTok to see what team wins.
Okay.
Cam, you said you was ready, so go on ahead.
I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
Oh.
So for me, All-Star, I'm just gonna go like All-Star, I'm gonna go Bron.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to. Like I could have.
Yeah, it's kind of typical, but what's up, Kurt? Give me a second. Like I'm about to do something, and I'm gonna ask the same question to you, and you're gonna pick your 5. I'm gonna go Bron. Can Bron play my point guard?
Yes.
Say that again, because I didn't hear anything you said because I headphones disconnected.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question that I'm answering in just a second. So just hold on.
Yes.
Bron is my point
guard.
Matt, hey, you got Zoom, Super Kurt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a link in a second. Just join this right here, right now. You can just be part of the podcast. Special guest Super Kurt in the building if you want to.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
So Bron is my point guard.
Mm-hmm.
Bron is my point guard, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta go borderline all-star. I don't know if I want to have a borderline all-star shooting guard. I think I want to go role player on my shooting guard. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or 3-and-D on my shooting guard. No, matter of fact, Cap. I'm gonna go Joe Harris as my role player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's too much of a defender. I just know he sparks that 3. I don't know if he's too much of a defender. So
regardless, he's a role player. So.
And then for my borderline all-star, I'm gonna go. Ooh, okay. Let me see. Is Brandon Ingram valid?
I know.
So I'm like these over the line like this a little.
Yeah.
Respect.
Somebody that's worse than him on his team made the All-Star simply because of that reason.
Respectfully, I understand why you're saying no. Okay, so Tobias Harris.
That's fair. It's completely fair.
All-Star.
Okay, boom. Tobias Harris as my small forward. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Now I gotta. Damn. Now Okay, now I gotta have I have to have a defender at my 4.
Or at the 5.
Or the 5.
I mean, your defense is looking terrible.
Can I go Chris Boucher?
As a defender?
Yeah,
is he a defender? I don't even know his offense.
He was getting like 7 blocks a night.
I just don't know. I just know.
Remember when Anne Frank had him in fantasy? And he
Now when we say defender, like I
he
just
has
thought
to
we
be
was
more notably known for his defense than anything else. Or his defense is better than his offense. And you have a two-way that's elite in both. It's just not a defender. That's a two-way player.
That's acceptable.
You think that's acceptable? I could change it up if we debating.
I think that's acceptable.
I think that's fine.
My lineup's real wicked.
Yeah, my team is ass, but go ahead.
Okay. Chris Boucher, and for my 5, I gotta pick a bum.
Please don't pick the bum that I'm thinking.
Can I just go? Is Enes Kanter garbage?
Oh, keep him.
I don't think he's garbage. People think he's garbage. I don't think he's garbage.
I don't think he's.
Is Marcin Gortat still in the league?
No.
Get Alex Len.
Alex Len.
Get Marcus Morris, the best offensive player in the league.
A boo-boo center. Yeah, I'll take Alex Len. Pause.
Okay.
Alex Len. So LeBron. Who's my shooting guard again?
Joe Harris.
LeBron, Joe Harris, Tobias Harris, Chris Boucher, Alex Len. My team kind of ass. My team kind of garbage. Golly.
It's better than mine.
Judas. My team is
ready?
kind of poo-poo.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Discord won't quit. All right. So we have to have a defender, a borderline all-star, a role player, and then a garbage center or a garbage player.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For my defender, for my damn, I already forgot what the list was.
Oh, that's loud.
So it's what is it?
All-star.
You just said all of it.
Yeah, all-star, borderline all-star, role player, defender, garbage can.
All right, the garbage can is DeAndre Jordan. He's garbage.
Okay, fair enough. He sucks.
All-star Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Sub all-star D'Lo.
Wait, was his D'Lo ever been an all-star before?
He's been an all-star one time.
Yeah, then you can't say that. He's been all-star before. The person I chose has never been an all-star before.
All right. That's fair. I'm just a little disappointed.
Let's confirm that D'Lo has been an all-star.
I feel like he has been
an all-star game.
Did he not make the all-star team when he was? No, because that was 2019.
Nope, one-time all-star.
When was it?
Like
Brooklyn.
3 years ago.
Yep. Brooklyn. I think there's a good borderline all-star that people might not even feel like is one, but I just feel like he is. He has borderline all-star talent. You're the last one to go, so I can just say it. Karis LeVert.
Oh. I mean, I don't want to pick him now because you just said his name.
I already picked my team.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pick him because you just said it.
No, you want to be originality.
Yeah, I want to be a little original.
Not new main Cameron. You don't want to steal content.
No.
Oh wow.
Oh
wow.
Because you're an actor.
Oh, you know who hasn't been an all-star yet? KPJ, man, the young.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sure. No. Yeah. Give me KPJ. So I got KD, KPJ,
DeAndre Jordan.
Give me Lonzo at the 1.
Who?
That's your Lonzo. That's your defender.
Oh, I was going to say he's kind of a role player. If we're being real here.
Same difference.
And then my defender was going to be Dylan Brooks.
Nice.
Told you I was going to get my team.
So
I got
Dylan Brooks playing the 3.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks playing the 3 and KD at the 4.
Yeah,
I assume that's how it was going.
And Dylan Brooks, how tall is he?
Yeah, Dylan Brooks has played the 4 before.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I was just asking.
I was thinking putting him at the 4. It's just that Jaren Jackson Jr. is that good.
Why would you put someone shorter than him at the 4?
I mean, KD's 7 foot. Everybody's shorter than him.
What does that have to do with? KD
at the 4 would just be what happens because he's just.
What does that have to do with?
You can put KD at the 4.
That's what I said.
Then put him at the 4.
I just don't understand why Dylan Brooks would.
Hey, stay tuned for the skill over legacy beef.
Hey, but it has happened though because there will be games where Kevin Durant was considered the 3 of the Warriors and Draymond played the 4.
In the Thunder, did Kevin Durant not exclusively play the 3?
No,
but Dylan Brooks at the 4 is ridiculous.
I don't think. Well, yeah, it probably is actually.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
How tall is he? Like 6'8", 6'9"?
Hell no.
How tall is he?
Dylan Brooks is like 6'5", 6'6".
Oh man, hey Katie, you gonna have to hop at the 4. I thought.
Dylan Brooks is the same height as Kyle Anderson.
I don't know these players' height. I'm the weakest spot that I have is the 4. I just see him playing power forward, so I just assume that he's 6'8". Other than Draymond,
That's a good team though.
That's a good team.
Lonzo Ball,
KPJ,
Brooks, KD, DeAndre Jordan. That's not bad.
I feel like that's a great team for Kevin Durant. I got shooters on every level except the worst level, the worst player on the team.
Yeah, picking the center as the worst player is just easy to do.
I got Lonzo, so he's DeAndre Jordan.
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about Lonzo.
Why?
Lonzo kind of does a lot. I don't know if I guess Lonzo would be considerably a role player
on the team that he's playing. If you're gonna go, John
definitely a role player on the Pelicans.
Is a role player.
Then everybody outside of Brandon Ingram's a role player on the Pelicans.
It just is what it is. Then.
It just the chips fall where they may. Presumably. But
is he better than the person that they are constantly giving the ball to? Absolutely.
Yeah, that's my thing. That's why.
But John Collins is obviously better.
It would be calling Lonzo
4K. You call him in 4K.
4K.
You call him in 4K.
What I do?
Because John Collins is obviously better than Clint. And you was like, that's a role player.
No, but at least Lonzo wants to play for the Pelicans and is trying. John Collins isn't doing anything.
Yeah, Lonzo wants to play there.
I mean, John Collins is just in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, but
whether he wants to be there or not, he's definitely contributing.
No, I didn't say he didn't want to be there. I said he's not putting forth his talent on a constant basis because he doesn't want to be there. Even Lonzo doesn't want to be there and is still trying to get 30-something.
That don't mean that make him not a role player, though. Make him a role player or not.
John Collins felt like hearing Aaron Gordon at the moment. Like he's just not. Not his talent. He's just not really doing much. You know what I mean? John Collins is better than Aaron Gordon, though. He's just not doing much.
Are you going to?
But what I was just about to say is picking Lonzo would feel like picking like Kyle Lowry.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think.
I don't know if it's true or not, but that's how it felt to me when I heard it. Like, or like Drew Holiday or something. Like,
I just feel like
the thing is when Kyle Lowry is called to be like, "Hey, you got to be the best player tonight." He's gonna go do that. Like Lonzo
was never gonna be called to do that.
Yeah.
Cap when they was out, he got called and he did it.
Because who else?
Hey, you didn't say the circumstances now.
No.
Who else was gonna do it?
No.
You didn't say that.
Being called to do it and doing it aren't the same thing.
He's been called to do it.
Lonzo's been called to do it and did it. He did it against KPJ.
That's what I'm saying. Hey.
What talking about when other people were hurt?
Yeah, who are they going to call?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Walker?
That doesn't matter. I'm talking about when everyone is healthy, he's not called upon to do that.
Zay lags so much, I don't know if he's frozen.
I'm definitely just sitting still.
Kyle Lowry will be called upon to do that no matter who's there.
Like Kyle Lowry is going.
That's not true because he was never called upon to do that with DeRozan. He just happened to do it sometimes.
Hey, how did they get to the finals last year?
I mean, I don't know about
because he made Pascal Siakam look
averaging
good.
Like 20.
I mean, when Kawhi played bad, who did they call to be the best player?
That's also not very true either.
Kawhi
had like half a game where he played bad.
They called Kyle Lowry. Like if Kawhi's not going to play good, they're going to look at Kyle Lowry and be like, "I need you to get this done."
I ain't gonna lie, because I don't equate Zion in this equation. If Brandon Ingram's not playing good, they don't look to Zion to pick up the slack.
They look to Brandon Ingram
to pick up Zion's slack. That's how bad the team is.
That's why
I don't like that.
That's what it is.
You just mad. You just don't like the fact that Lonzo right now is a role player, and that sucks. But it is what it is.
But I don't know because we all chose people that aren't good enough to be anything outside of what they are.
Yeah, LaMelo is less of a role player than Lonzo.
Yeah, I didn't choose LaMelo because he's less of a role
player than Lonzo.
There's going to be nights when they're going to look at LaMelo and be like,
where did LaMelo come from? I just didn't say that.
No, he's just saying like even LaMelo is less of a role player than Lonzo. Like Lonzo is now.
What I'm
certified.
All I'm saying is me and Jay Bridges chose role players that even if they were called on, they ain't stepping out of that frame of basketball.
Then let Dylan Brooks be the role player and Lonzo be the defender. I got you. Double on
I feel like they're both the same thing. I feel like they're both the same thing. Like,
no, where's Dylan Brooks going to be called on to be the best player?
No.
I mean, he's been called on like the last 3 series to do that.
Just because Lonzo will perform if he's called upon doesn't make him any less a role player.
It's not even that he will perform. It's that, like I said, the people we chose can never do what he does ever.
Just because I
thought because they even if they're
because their talent level's not there. You can call them all you want, they're not picking up.
Hey, OG the Sports Beast.
You can call. Hey, look, you can call Joe Harris as many times as you want.
Hey, we just had 19 in the first half. They called upon him.
He was the highest scorer on the team.
He got the ball and was doing his job in his role. I'm talking about when KD and all them is gone. Ain't nobody picking. They're picking up Mike James' cell phone before they pick up dude.
Hey, I'm just looking at the person who had 25 points tonight.
But
while KD had 26.
Listen.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Sir, what's up?
Let me ask you this.
What y'all in here running y'all mouth about?
I got the best team in the list.
That's not true.
Now, I have the best team.
Let me ask you.
LeBron.
I have KD.
Why did you say that like that? Like LeBron's not better. Like, why did you say that like that? Why did you say that like that?
But we know there's LeBron, there's not human, there's alien, and then there's mere mortality. Close, the strongest mere mortal that's ever been crafted.
So basically, you said Iron Man and then Thor. That's not close.
Hey.
Anyways, ask me the question,
It's
JB.
more like Captain Marvel and Thor.
Thor is more
immortal.
Would you consider that shit they got going on in New Orleans a big three?
Come on, Zay.
No.
Now let me be real with you.
If a team has a big three and you're outside of that, you're a role player.
Let me be real with you. When I first saw New Orleans, I was excited because I thought,
we thought, but what happened?
Because I thought they would be a big three. Like I thought that would be the trifecta.
We thought, but it didn't happen because they made him a role player.
Listen. What I'm saying is, no, I'm getting it. But what I'm saying is, regardless, Jay Bridges, yes or no? Did we pick people that when
he just had a really good pick?
I had a really good
pick. He had a good pick, bro. He had a good pick.
OG, listen.
I'm just answer me this question, and then we go. Did me and you pick people that were more to the role playing fold than he did?
Good pick.
That's all I'm asking. No, that's all I'm asking.
He chose a role player. He just chose a role player that's better than ours.
Because if we get that specific, I should be able to have Brandon Ingram on my team because he just was not
he's not a role player.
No, because no. I could choose him as my borderline all-star. I tried to choose him and y'all said no.
I could have chose Trae Young as my borderline all-star.
If we're going like that, then that could have happened.
Now we're not. OG, listen to this. So the challenge was build a lineup.
First of all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we definitely can.
Okay.
What's up?
Brandon Ingram is just an all-star.
So the challenge was
he all-star this year?
Not this year, but he's not. He was an all-star last season.
The
challenge was what?
You had to build a lineup with an all-star, a sub-all-star, a defender, a role player, and then like a garbage player. Like he's garbage. So I went Lonzo as my role player.
And our debate is right there.
Zay doesn't think Lonzo's a role player.
I think he's a little too good.
Okay, so what would you saying he a little bit too good to be a role player?
But listen, OG,
But that's why the Pelicans suck. It's because he's too good to be a role player, but he is one.
I'm the CEO of the lineup challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to this. This is my lineup right here. So Lonzo as the role player.
I hate how that sounds.
Borderline all-star was
KPJ.
All-star, solidified all-star KD. My role player, Dylan Brooks. My garbage player, DeAndre Jordan.
Your defender was Dylan Brooks.
My defender was Dylan Brooks.
Okay.
My center was on DeAndre Jordan.
Was it any stipulations? Was it any stipulations on like the role player? Like, can your defender be an elite defender, but offensive player too, like Kawhi?
No.
No.
You can't be your defender
to be a non-all-star.
Yeah, it can't be an elite two-way of any sort. Like it has to be their defense is prioritized over their offense significantly.
Like Tony Allen.
Like Mikal Bridges, things of that nature.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Okay.
And my discrepancy is here.
So what's the argument? What's the argument with it?
They're saying, now listen to me. I get the argument, and I think it's just kind of differences of view. They're saying that the Pelicans used Lonzo in a role-playing fashion, as to where I'm saying that I think Lonzo is better than a role player. So I don't know if I like that. Because for example, I chose Joe Harris.
Okay, that's a real role player.
That's what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying with that, but it ain't like Lonzo. It ain't like Lonzo putting up all-star numbers either. You know, Lonzo is progressing. You know, his game is progressing. You see, but he's not on the level of BI nor Zion. So if you want to say they gotta, would you now?
Zion, I can't agree because I think he's better than him.
Agree with you. Lonzo.
At basketball, you know how we feel about people who run to the rack, though. You already know that. We don't like that. We don't like that.
Hey, Lonzo can finish with both hands.
Hey, Cam, you definitely just made a new emoji, bro. You definitely just made a new emoji. I might have to catch you, bro. Regardless of that,
did we just collectively sit here?
Oh no.
And say Lonzo Ball better than Zion Williamson. Please tell me that's not what I just heard with my two ears.
Oh, you definitely just heard.
Somebody needs to speak on this.
I just think he's better at basketball.
So you think Lonzo Ball is a better basketball player than Zion Williamson? That's what you honestly believe. You don't have a straight face, so I don't believe you. I don't believe
you. No, you're making me laugh.
No, because it's funny. Your take is making you laugh. Like, it's making you laugh. That's exactly why I don't believe.
Oh, man.
No, blasphemy. This is the epitome of blasphemous right here. For you to sit here with a straight face, you don't even have a straight face. You chuckling, keying up in here.
Listen,
and I love me some Lonzo Ball. I love Lonzo. But to sit here, say Lonzo Ball, Zion Williamson, like, are we watching basketball? Do we watch basketball?
Yeah, I'm watching somebody who exclusively finishes left.
What does that mean when nobody can stop it? Who's gonna make him exclusively have to finish with his right? Have you seen somebody stop him?
Why stop?
I haven't seen a soul
players to less than 10 points.
Just let
him score.
That's what they do.
Play 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Just hold everybody else. They lose.
So that's what this is about. So you saying? So it seems to me.
Hold
on. You can't play that with Lonzo.
Not anymore.
You can't play 1 foot in, 1 foot out with Lonzo. He's going to shoot. He shoots 40%.
So does Zion.
He shoots like 1.5 threes every 5 months.
When he decides to shoot it at 38, 40%.
When they put the smoke behind it on Iron Man, he missed everything. And he ain't shot since then.
Zion Williamson is 20 years old and averages 20 points, 7 rebounds per night, shooting an insane like 70% from the field. Because he can't be. Why would you shoot another shot if you can't be guarded? Nobody has made him adjust his game to the level of which he needs to. They kind of stop him when I go hard.
Let me ask you this right here:
the man is unguardable?
Why is Jordan a better scorer than Shaq? Because you said he can't be stopped from 3 feet out. Why is Jordan a better scorer than Shaq?
Well, Shaq and Jordan play 2 completely different positions. So to say that one is,
we know one is an extremely better scorer than the other, and why?
Does that matter though? Let me hold on. Hear me out. Don't laugh. Listen to this knowledge. Knowledge. That's important though. When the way you get it done is getting it done to the level that Shaq got it done. So Shaq said it best himself. Duncan was a better scorer than me. Mm-hmm. But do that make Tim Duncan a better scorer than Shaq, if you know what I mean? If you hear what I'm saying. Who would you rather have? You feel me? Tim Duncan had a way more array of moves, a better shot, but I'm taking Shaq all day long.
Now here's, and I'm gonna kind of.
I think he chose not to use the team on purpose.
I don't think Shaq is a good example because not being a skilled overall scorer doesn't mean nothing if you're not going to be on the perimeter. If you're going to be only in the paint and only score from the paint, then it doesn't matter if you're not versatile. But if you're going to be on the perimeter and not be versatile, I don't want that.
I mean, what do you consider versatile? Because from what I'm seeing from Zion Williamson is he's being put in positions through coaching to spot the double team, showing his IQ, being able to bring the ball up the court, not being a primary ball handler, but exhibiting that type of talent at such a young age. And that's not what he do.
No, I'm talking about the
reason why I'm talking about Zion, because that's what the comparison is about.
No, go ahead.
Now, if you want to bring in Shaq in comparison to Mike, of course, Mike had a more rare move. He was a more skilled offensive player than Shaq. But when nobody can stop you, why do I need to go home and say, I think I should try to do a left hook more often?
No, but
that's
my point.
That's my point. I'll say
the difference there is that Shaq is 7 foot 300 pounds.
Williams, I'm saying, why are we down in Zion Williamson's ferociousness, the way he attacks the basket?
If Zion played off ball, got the ball in the low block, one move, dunk, did that the whole game, no one would care. No one would have anything to say about him. But if you're going to be on the perimeter all the time and just drive one way, that's not anything that nobody cares about. Your team's going to stink. I don't want that.
No, that's not his game, though. So Zion can't play off the ball. If you watch the Pelicans, and I watched a lot of Pelicans
he can. I know what he
can. Zion, the problem that the Pelicans got ain't Zion Williamson. They got their big three, if you want to call it a big three. If you want to include, Zoe, not to be a role player, you want to include them in the big three. Okay, they got their core. They need to strip the whole rest of the damn team down and let Zion be the primary paint, offensive and defensive. Give him that ability. You put in Harmon defensively too. Force him to play that role. Zion played that role in college.
Defensively, I think that makes sense.
He played that role in college. The reason why he don't play it now is because he's not forced to play it. Just like Kevin Durant. You think Kevin Durant played a lick of defense at OKC? Hell no. Soon as he got to Golden State, what happened? He's blocking shots, weak side help. Damn. When we see this, KD?
He's playing
Why?
right
Because soon as it's not a coincidence. The
Golden State Warriors was a super team. The issue.
Me neither. Defense is never. I don't think it's the issue that matters.
The reason why New Orleans feel the need to have a true center is because of Zion's lack of defensive ability that he's been exhibiting. But if you get him in the gym,
prioritizing the wrong things.
Right. That's partly coaching though. If you put him in a position where he has to do that, like he did at Duke, it'll work out for the team because now the paint is less clogged. B.I. can have more array of moves that he can go to because he ain't limited. If you keep your big three, put some shooters around these boys, you're going to see a different level of B.I. and a different level of Zion because can't nobody stop him from doing what he like to do.
My thing is the only problem that is that, like I said, I always say this, there's no problem with that there's no problem with that play style at all. But right now, like as the game is currently, players like that are always gonna be somebody who gets kind of it's not conducive to the way the league is played right now. But it's also
be the second option. I think it could be conducive as long as that's on BI. He has to step up. It's not like Zion is leading the league and what you call that? Damn, what you call that stat that Russell Westbrook and yes, it's not like he leads the league in usage rate. If Zion Williamson's game would not work if he was DeMar DeRozan in 2014, right? If he was Kyle Lowry in 2014, if he shot 43% from the field doing what he's doing, you got a point. But when you're shooting 70%, which means you only need 12 shots to get your 30, you're not taking shots away from your teammates. You get in your buckets and they don't have to draw plays for you. That's another thing. They don't have to scheme you into the offense. You get your offense through dirty buckets, breakdown plays, and just isolation on the wing. Because can't nobody guard you. That's not going to take away from BI.
That's not what I'm saying. At the end of the day, at this point in the league, nobody cares about that. Like it's not conducive to the rest of the league.
I'll give you a perfect example.
In terms of the way, because in the league, there's always the style of the league that's being played. In 2000, there was a very specific style of basketball that was happening. In the 1990s, there was also that. He's just not either you're going to be the style or you're going to be someone who's 10, 20 years ahead of their time, which he's neither.
This is what you're doing, though. You're trying to make them into championship contenders, and that's not what they're ready to be.
No, I'm saying
the style of play, right? But the style of play you're talking about is conducive to winning rings. Zion Williamson right now is still trying to learn and develop into this game before they even think about being perennial playoff mid bracket guys. He's still trying to learn the game, period. So let him develop, let them build the team while he develops, and keep this core, strip the rest of this shit down, and let them figure out what pieces are conducive to winning that way. I don't think we should rush Zion, rush Zoe, or BI into being something that they're not ready to be, which is what the Knicks are showing right now. That they ready to win now.
But I
the
think
Knicks might be a piece away.
People are so attached to, because Zion is so young, when you begin to hear criticisms, it turns into this conversation where it's like, well, no one expects him to win. That's not what I expect either. I've always been a person to say Zion has the ability to get better at this. He does.
Yes.
But if I have to evaluate people right now, which is what we do for social media fun and somewhat for some money, we evaluate as it is now. And as it is now, the reason why while Zion is 50-50 with a lot of people is because the way we see the game now and the way he plays the game, I guess you can say he's going against the grain, and the grain that he's using doesn't seem to work in a lot of situations as much as people want to say it does, which doesn't say it doesn't work, right? Because it does work. He can't be stopped. Like there's times where you can't stop him, but there's also times where, and then when you start putting him in conversations with, because we gotta admit, people think he's better than Brandon Ingram, which means he's in the conversation regardless if you think he's not, is or not. He's in the conversation.
I think Brandon Ingram is more skilled than Zion, but I think right now Zion is showing. I think right now we have to put, regardless of how he's getting it done, you have to put him in that respect. The man is averaging 27 and 6. He's the leading scorer on his squad. That's an indictment on BI for not being able to get it done.
If you put him next to people like that, the return is, well, hey, this person is playing a basketball game style that is conducive to the style in which is being played throughout the league right now.
So you're going to have to look at the fact that Julius Randle had to learn to be what he is today. He wasn't always this.
That's my point.
What is this, his sixth season? I'm not
saying that Zion is never going to be that person or can never eventually get there. I'm just saying,
I think
throw him in those, you can't throw him in the debate and then when somebody throws it out, like, no, because he doesn't do this and this, you can't go.
I get you. I get where you're going with it as far as where he should be ranked amongst the people that he should be ranked with. But my thing is, it's not like he Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting almost 40% from three the last time I looked. I may be wrong. When he decides to shoot it, it's at 38%, which is not bad. When he could be Ben Simmons. He could be Ben Simmons not shooting them at all.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't like
a player like Zion, gonna be wide open when he do shoot it because people gonna sag off him to try to protect the paint.
Like I don't think any of us are confining him to this play style that people feel like we confine him to. It just
seems like you want him to shoot more and you want him to be.
No, but when you get compared to these players, this is what we get to say back to you. And however you like, whatever it is, if he's gonna be able to do it because he's just young, he ain't doing it yet. So if you're allowed to throw those people in the conversation, we're allowed to say that back to you without.
But here's what I think, and I know skill means a lot. It weighs a lot to me, especially when talking about the top 10 greatest of all time. You got to actually be good at the game. Right. I don't care what you did accolades wise. You got to actually be good at the game. But I think sometimes, hold on, let me get this statement out. I think sometimes y'all let skill be the deciding factor on actual production. Allah.
That don't make sense.
It makes, listen, Allah, your Lonzo Ball statement. To say right now, at this point in time, that man is better than Zion Williamson is bullshit. You know it, and everybody in this chat know it. He's not producing. He's not producing to the level of a Zion Williamson, but you tell me he's better because he can shoot better, because he can lay the ball up with his left and his right hand. Show me that while averaging 30.
That's what I was going to ask
you. Can I ask you a question? OG, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Is Chris Paul better than Zion Williamson?
Oh, don't get caught on 4K. Don't get caught on 4K. Don't get caught on 4K.
Chris Paul is better, and Chris Paul's never.
Go ahead and take another sip of that sip you sipping on.
Chris Paul is vodka. It's vodka in here. Y'all. I need vodka when I come on this damn podcast. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Hold up. Let me ask you another question. Is SGA better than Zion?
Chris Paul is better than Zion.
What about SGA?
You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul is one of the top 50 players, greatest players of all time. Zion is not in that conversation yet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's better than Zion, man. Come on now. We gotta
come on, man.
You know that. That's baby CP3.
Nah, hell nah. He can't shoot like that, man.
Shooting 40% from three.
What's he saying?
From mid range? What he shooting?
He's shooting from three, shooting fault like 30 something.
SGA is like,
I don't know.
SGA is shooting 40% from three. How many shots is he taking?
And
I think 4. I think it's 4.
I checked the Zion 3-pointer rating.
I think it's 4 for 40.
So last year, Zion did shoot 43% from the three, but he only took 0.6 threes a night in 24 games.
What about this year?
Right now, he's taking 0.6 threes a night again, and he's shooting 30%, 29.4% from three.
Yeah, he dropped significantly.
Shai shoots 4.9 a game and shoots 42%.
That's knocked down.
Excellent.
That's
not watching him enough.
He said that's excellent. That's excellent. He's averaging 20. He was averaging 24. 23.7.
Yeah, he averaging like 23, 6 and 5?
Yeah.
What he at?
23. Yeah, right. You right on the money.
Yeah, Shai nice, man. He nice.
I'll say this. If Zion, if him and Lonzo close the production gap, because there is a gap.
Let me ask you this question. Is Shai better than BI?
That's an argument.
That's an argument.
I would say he is.
I think he is.
I would say you're not. Ooh, right now, I would say he is. Who do I like? To your argument, who do I think is going to be better?
No, hell no. Who's better right now?
Shai
is younger than Brandon Ingram. So how could you think that Brandon Ingram going to be better than him? You don't think he's going to get no better than what you see right now?
No.
Yeah, I think Shai has
a special situation where someone that's not as skilled as him is technically better than him. I feel like he's in a certain situation.
Okay, so
if he's in the same situation where he can be the best on his team, so he's going to be more comparable to SGA.
You think Shai would be averaging 24, 6 and 5 if Zion was in OKC?
Zion was in OKC. He probably dropped to 20, and he averaged like.
Actually, I don't think his points would drop much. I just think his assists would go up.
I just feel like I don't think he would drop. I think the team would just get better because Zion would clearly be the second best player, and he can just clearly give Zion buckets. I don't think he would go down at all, actually.
Yeah. I think it would be a Chris Paul Blake Griffin scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That's not a bad
comparison. The reason why I say Brandon's going to get better because I think Shai is closer to his potential than Brandon is to his.
I think Brandon got another level.
That's what I'm saying. I think Shai has he has like a sub level, like not another level. You know, he can clean up the defense.
We're going to see next year, though. That's what I'm saying. We're going to see next year.
OG,
put some pressure on him.
I'm going to give you a
word.
I don't think that Pelicans team about to look the same.
No. Zion, Ingram, and Lonzo are gone.
And they're getting rid of Brandon Ingram. They're getting rid of.
Hold on. What? Say that one more time.
Oh, Lonzo is definitely gone.
They're getting rid of Lonzo for sure. I think y'all might get Lonzo, and I think they're going to get rid of.
I hope so. You think so?
Yeah, because the way that they want to, like, this was my whole point. The way that they want Zion to run the offense, it's not going to. The way that he plays at the perimeter is just going to. BI's not going to be as impressive as they think he should be when they get into the half court set, and that's going to probably like cause a distaste. And Zion already wants to play with RJ. I think they're going to trade him for RJ.
I'll take it a step further. Shout out Liam, free Liam. No one wants to be in New Orleans. They don't take care of their star players. They're all going to be.
Lonzo wanted to leave, didn't get traded. I think for whatever reason.
Lonzo likes the people there.
And then, actually, I saw something earlier today. He said, he basically said something real indifferent about staying on the team. You know how most people will be, if they want to be on the team or not, they'll just be like, "Oh, I want to be here." Da 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 da. He was like, only time will tell."
I guess, on some.
He don't want to be there.
That team's going to
some foo-foo. I think he's 100% gone.
They did.
And
who
I
they
think
just,
they retarded.
With him gone.
If they were smart, they'd strip the whole team down, keep that 3, and just put shooters around. Force Zion to play defense. That's all you got to do to be better. You'll be surprised how
they have the core. The core is there.
For
I'm
sure.
saying get rid of Herman Gomez, get rid of Steven Adams, get rid of all the rest of them bums.
Not
give
Omar.
Zion the entire paint. If your defense is ass anyway. Y'all last in the league defensively. Y'all have the worst defense in the league. So obviously Steven Adams, who's supposed to be a defensive anchor, ain't doing his job. So why don't you just get rid of him? Get rid of Herman Gomez, all these 7-foot bums.
It sucks.
Run small ball.
Contract before he plays a minute of basketball.
Yeah, the Pelicans.
They stuck on Steven Adams'
max extension.
That was the worst contract in NBA history. He's got big.
You know the Pelicans are responsible for like the last 4 worst contracts.
They need to be responsible for cutting Steven Adams effective immediately. He needs to go. He is a liability. Force Zion Williamson to play paint defense like he did at Duke. Mm-hmm. Give him. Had that DeAndre Jordan, Doc Rivers conversation. DeAndre Jordan was lost when Doc Rivers first got that job. The first person he talked to was DeAndre Jordan. Coach, where should I be? How should I provide for this offense? Don't worry about the offense. Doc Rivers told him, don't worry about the offense. Your focus is to try to be defensive player of the year. And once he steered him in that direction, nobody ever heard of Dre Jordan prior to that. Once he steered him in that direction, Dre Jordan started to become an all-star. He started to become elite at what his job was. Somebody need to have that conversation with Zion.
I think, like you said, I think that core is almost perfect. It would be perfect if
I think
Zion was just a little taller. If Zion wasn't a little undersized, it would be a perfect core.
Yeah, if Zion was like 6'9",
it would be perfect. It would be perfect.
Yeah. I think the thing is he plays 6'9".
You know what I'm saying?
So I think it's fine. I'm just telling you, if you space the floor and get these boys the opportunity. Literally, Zion be roaming in the paint. Then you got Steven Adams right here roaming in the paint. Then B.I. dribbling 19 feet from the basket. Like, damn, if I hit him with some sauce and I get past him, what I'm finna do? I can't do nothing.
I got to dunk on Steven Adams.
That's what I'm saying. I got to and Zion. Like, I hope we see this lob that might come because now we got it'd be 4 people crowded in the paint.
Yeah.
But James Harden in that situation though with Houston, the floor is so spread that he can break you down. As a defender, you lost out there. What do you give him 3 feet? He got no help. You won't have no weak side help. And if you do, he's such a great playmaker. Whoever's open is getting the peel. You popped. That's why. What's his name? D'Antoni put him in that position to run that offense like that. We not gonna play around. He's special. Guess what? He's more special than everybody else out here in the league. So we're gonna put him in a position that puts you in a bad position. Mm-hmm. You bring weak side help.
You spitting.
Put BI in that position. That's the only one. That's what I'm saying. The only one roaming the paint is Zion.
Yeah, that's what
Lonzo got his shot together. He's shooting with his elbow. Have the ball.
If it's on the perimeter, he shouldn't have it.
Do you want to know why Van Gundy gets Zion Williamson the ball the way that he does? This is why.
He's a bad coach.
It's no. Actually, it's smart. This is why he does that. He knows how explosive Zion Williamson is. If you notice, Zion don't stand at the top of the key and just dribble like Harden. What he does is he lets Zion bring the ball up the court so he can identify the double team and where it's coming from. Zion is explosive. They trap Zion in the low block before they, when he touches the ball. So what happens when you get trapped on a low block? Now you got to look for an outlet. You know, either you got one way to go with the baseline as another defender, or you got to pass the ball. So to avoid that, you let Zion bring the ball up the court, right? Let them survey the field. If they bring two, you could attack weak side, strong side, whatever, or you could dot up whoever's open, right? But if it's not there, you give it up. Try to see what you can get initially to start the half-court set. If we force to play half-court, which is not our strength, we force to play in the half-court set, let's put the ball in Zion's hand, let him bring it up the court, boom, see what he can spot. He might get that quick first step into the basket. That's why it's genius. Because if you don't do that, where does Zion go? He runs to the paint. Now he's being guarded by 2-3 people because now you got Steven Adams next to him. Now there's no floor space. Therefore, that's the position you don't want to be in. So let him bring the ball up. Let him identify. Let him see the floor. Also a con.
Let him. A very big con. And the con is a lot of people
taking the ball out of BI hands. That's the only con.
But when you have somebody like B, you know who suffers from this con, or who was suffering from this con, and BI is a little better than this, a lot better than this person actually. Chris Middleton was suffering from this con. Like, yes,
with them allowing
this person serving in the field, but Chris Middleton and BI, they're not Kawhi. They're not get the ball, 2 moves, bam, squaw. They're not like that.
Exactly.
You got to give them 3 shots of them. Let them feel it. And Chris kind of had to really work hard because in the playoffs he wasn't getting the shots he wanted. There was times where he would get the ball late shot clock, and it's meant for someone to make very minimal moves and get to their shot.
That's why you think Chris Middleton been doing more working on his mid-range game.
No, why do you think they got Jrue Holiday? That's my thing with Lonzo. That's why you gotta make Lonzo the Jrue Holiday. Give him the ball.
That's exactly my thing. And here's all I'm saying is
I think they do that though. You know what I'm saying?
They lean too much on Zion just a little bit. Just too little bit. Like just a little bit.
Superstar.
And he's exactly the same.
Very explosive and he's unguardable. So if Zion got an initial move within the first 15 seconds of the shot clock, why not give him that opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like,
just get rid of
because Zion, if you notice, when he bring the ball up the court, he get past half court, he look. He ain't got shit. Okay. Then he give it to Ingram and let him, run the offense. You got 15 seconds to run the offense. But if he got some, boom, that's a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
And unfortunately, Ingram,
to me.
Hold up, Zay. I got this.
You can't have best of both worlds in that situation. You just can't.
So
there's pros and cons to everything.
When you broke down that whole play is only initiated if I bring a double team. If I don't bring a double team, you're just Zion, like you said, Zion's gonna go attack the basket.
It doesn't.
If I shoot average from the 3-point, I'm gonna beat Zion, like because he has to score so much.
And it has to be a hell like. We see that happen to Giannis.